Hey guys, what's up? It's AngelVicious and Magic, of course. This is a little king of the room. Right, Betty? Yeah, he's the boss. So, you guys, I've written down a bunch of ideas for you. Not. But, I did make a note in my phone. I think. Anyways, the only one I could really think about that I really wanted to talk to you guys about tonight is, okay, I am pretty much 100% sure that almost every single girl gets asked this. It is annoying, it's really a rhetorical question, but people expect an answer out of it. I guess I'm just gonna be the bitch about it, and I just got off track. I completely forgot what I was thinking. But back to what I was saying. Alright, so this is basically a rhetorical question that guys ask girls over and over and over and over again. I'm pretty sure the guy at least says this to about 10 different girls, and maybe not even in their lifetime, maybe even in a week, maybe in one night at the bar, who knows? Maybe you just didn't get lucky and then you just slap this question onto another girl. The topic for my ladies today, you're probably going to love this. Guys, maybe not so much. The question I get asked near pretty much every single day that I don't know how to reply to it. I don't want to sound rude, I don't want to sound conceited. You know, everybody has their own issues and shit, but guys ask me all the fucking time, and like I said, I know a shit ton of other girls too much. Why are you single? Well, I got this hand for reasons, I got this hand for reasons. Ooh, I've even got my cute little slippers for these reasons. Why are you single? I hate when a guy asks that question. Like, I really do. Because they'll be like, you're a model, why are you single? Let's start with the model part. Number one, the fact that I am a model is one of the reasons why I do not have a boyfriend. Because of jealousy. Well, being a model and, you know, letting other people, how do I say this without sounding like a slut? I don't even like the word slut. Let's call it sloot. It's a new word. Sloot. You're a sloot, not a slut. So, I don't want to sound like a sloot or anything, but when you're a model, people are going to see your body. They are. I mean, whether you're put in a magazine and people see your body, whether you and your photographer post your stuff on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, wherever it might be to get you out there, you know, suicide girls, things like that. There are plenty of people that are my friends on the internet. Please excuse this mess of a hair. So ignore that. Try to at least, I guess. Alright, so there's the reason of jealousy, which is the biggest problem in a relationship. Because even if you start out in a relationship and the guy is like, I don't care that you model, I don't care that you pose nude, I don't care that you do whatever because you're a model, they always tend to find that one little loophole, and they're just like, well, you know, you can do this kind of modeling, but I really prefer you don't do this kind of modeling. So then, I'm sure this pretty much gets in anyone's head that they're in a relationship, and especially if they ask this question or tell you to do this after a while, like 2, 3, 4 months into dating, and they're just like, I prefer you don't post that photo. I prefer you don't post nude anymore. God, you're so beautiful. Why do you feel like you have to put your body out there like that? Whoa. Hold up. I don't know how to go about this the correct way, because everyone is beautiful in their own way. But if guys are commenting on your girlfriend's pictures and saying she's hot, wouldn't that make you at least feel a little bit better? Wouldn't you be able to say, yeah, that's my girlfriend. That is mine. I don't want to ever put anybody down, so please don't ever think I am directing it towards you. What I'm trying to say is, wouldn't you rather have people say, wow, your girlfriend's beautiful, hot, sexy, cute, what have you, than say, no, your girlfriend's ugly, like, and things like that? Wouldn't you, if your girlfriend is a model, wouldn't you want her to succeed with her career? Wouldn't you want to support her because it's her dream? I just want to say this. I'm not conceited. I am not conceited in any way, shape, or form. I don't know why people think I'm pretty. I ask myself this all the time. I have, a body image problem, but how many guys can say that their girl is a professional model with a professional photographer and have fans based out of Poland, Australia, France, India, Canada, and here where we live in the United States? I go through drive-thrus sometimes, and I just hear these girls just talking, and this shit makes my day, because it's what makes everything all worth it. I'll hear like these girls sniggling in the drive-thru, and then like one of them will come over to me and they'll be like, hey, are you AngelVicious? I've seen you on Instagram or YouTube, or I'm your friend on Facebook. And then I'm like, oh hey, and I talk to them, and this actually happened one night at Walgreens. And they're like, you're really nice. And I just looked at them like, wait, what was I supposed to be? I was going through the Little Caesars drive-thru here where I live, and the girl, she goes, aren't you AngelVicious? And I said, yeah. And I was like, hey, and I was talking to her, and she's like, oh my god, and like she scared me at first. She's like, oh my god, guys, come over here, it is AngelVicious. And I was like, and I had one of my friends with me. I can't even remember who I had with me. I don't even know who it was. It could have even been an ex. Anyways, and they were sitting over here laughing, and I'm just like looking around. They're like, would you like another pizza? Would you like a free soda? Would you like free breadsticks? And I was just like, you guys don't have to do that. And they're like, no, we love you, we want to do that. And like, I smiled all the way home. I'm pretty sure I smiled for about 3 days in a row. Like, that shit made my day. And they would not let me leave without taking a 2-liter drink at least. And that was one of the sweetest things ever. But I am off track once again. Reasons why I'm single. 1, I actually enjoy my single life as a model, where I don't have a jealous boyfriend. No one can tell me what I can or cannot do. 2, I don't have a boyfriend to worry about, like, oh god, I haven't texted him back in like 5 hours. I hope he's not worried about me, or I hope he's not pissed because I'm not replying, because I don't have service here. Because when you go to shoots, like, Arcadia did have decent phone reception. You don't always get the best reception. So it actually puts a lot of stress on my shoulders when I have a boyfriend, because I feel like I constantly have to be texting them, or like call them and be like, hey, I'm wherever, I'm okay though, and I'm sorry I didn't tell you before I went, because I'm just that kind of person that I forget. Like, I'll forget to tell you that I am going to a shoot and that I'm gonna be somewhere decently far away, and then the guy either gets pissed or worried about me, and it just usually doesn't end that great. I don't know why, and it may not ever, but I chose my career over a relationship. I mean, Lady Gaga said this, so I'm just gonna quote her because she was very on point with this quote. Some women choose to chase men. Other women choose to chase their dreams. If you're wondering which way to go, just remember that your career won't wake up one day and decide it doesn't love you anymore. Realest shit I ever heard right there. It only gets better from this. I am a very optimistic person. I try not to be a pessimist about anything. Of course, I have down days. I have bad days where I'm just like, I don't even know why I'm doing this. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I hate my life. Fuck my life. Like, I say all that stuff, and I don't mean it. But at the moment, you know, you kind of do. So there would be some more stress with the boyfriend there. You know, it's just, I don't have a boyfriend because I don't need a boyfriend to be happy in life. I don't have to have a relationship. I am happy being alone. I'll throw another quote at you. It's better to be alone than to be with somebody that makes you feel like you're alone. And I've definitely had guys like that in the past that I've dated, and they get controlling, they get mentally abusive. One time even got physically abusive. Just not that kind of person. I wish to live a drama-free life. I'm like, well then fucking live while you're alive. You only get to do it one time. Okay, so I'm just gonna be honest. Me and my mom were like this. We are best of friends that cuss at each other all day, that laugh with each other all day, that hang out with each other all day. So when you get me, you basically get a package deal. And, you know, not many guys really want that. Like, I'm not saying she tags along on my dates and stuff. Like, you know, she lets people take me out. I'm over 20, come on now. So, but it's like, she gets, I feel like she gets, like, feeling like she's left out. I feel bad. So, kind of like a package deal. My mom will come up here and just talk and stuff, and I've been completely naked in my bed with somebody else before, and she comes up here and she forgets to knock. I mean, like, sometimes she'll knock, like if somebody's over, but if she doesn't remember someone's over and they spend the night, and she'll just come on in here, and I'll be laying right here. I won't have a bra on, I won't have panties on, nothing on, and I'm laying there beside my boyfriend at the time, and she's just like, hey, how are you guys doing? You want some breakfast? And if she feels awkward, she leaves the room. But some guys are just not okay with that, and it's completely understandable. I don't know if I would be okay with it either, but we basically are a package deal. Sorry, not sorry. It is late, but I just had to make this video because guys are probably never going to stop asking. So, you know, this is only going to stop a few people from asking me every day, the people that actually see this video, why are you single? To find out, I am just happy by myself. I enjoy life. I go out and I meet my fans, and I have a hell of a time. I just don't want a boyfriend. I don't want any attachments because breakups are really, really hard. That's another reason. And like, I'm not in a stage of my life where I can actually have a healthy relationship. I'm not. So I'm not gonna pretend like it's all okay and rush into another relationship like I just got out of because I think that they're okay with my modeling, they're okay with my traveling, they're okay with this, that, and the other, and then they turn out not to be. I hope you guys got the point. It's nothing personal to anybody. I get multiple people that ask me this every day, so if you think it's directed towards you, it's not directed towards you, but if you fall in that little if you fall into that little category, and just know you don't have to keep continuously asking me, why are you single, you're so pretty, why are you single, because being pretty and being beautiful has nothing to do with your relationship status at all. And this is when adulthood comes in and is like, it kicks in and it's just like, Angel, you're not a teenager anymore. You're a model now, you have responsibilities, you need to take care of yourself, live your life the way you want to, because save all that shit for your 30s, you know? Anyways, I'm gonna go now. Been recording for 23 minutes and 19 seconds. Yeah, on the dot. So I'm gonna have to crop out a shit ton of this, and it's probably only gonna be like 5 minutes long. I've been rambling to my tablet, trying to tell my tablet, my iPad, why I don't want to be in a relationship. Why is it so hard? Okay.